Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today I want to do my review for Assassin's Creed Mirage. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to jump right into this. So my end completion time was about 17 hours, a little more than 17 hours, give or take. I did not do a whole bunch of the side stuff, but I did do all the main content. I always finish them like that because I like to run around these worlds after I am done and still continue to play these. I still like to explore and like find all the stuff, so that just gives me something to do as I am still running around and having fun in here. So the first thing I want to talk about is the let's talk about I was just going to talk about the parkour. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. It does kind of feel more like a hybrid of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but with some of the older types of, I would say it's like a cross from maybe more like Assassin's Creed Revelations and Valhalla. So movement system and everything, for the most part is still pretty Valhalla, like in terms of like animations, stuff like that. It's pretty much still Valhalla, but at the same time it has that feel of, like something like Revelations, not quite the level of not quite on the level of Assassin's Creed Unity, which was, in my opinion, by far the best parkour experience out of the Assassin's Creed games. But, I mean, it's definitely serviceable. Baghdad here has some really awesome paths for like running through and doing some parkour and stuff. Pretty cool. It's pretty interesting to see how the world is designed and built. Lots of fun stuff to go, like different paths and stuff. It was cool. Like, this was a very, very cool experience in terms of like the parkour and solving some of the what are they called, the the viewpoints on this one here. They kind of brought back the little climbing puzzle, but it wasn't nowhere near as good as. So I mean, like, if you look at this right here, it's kind of like I kind of just feel like the first game, and you had like these really cool like climbing puzzles for how you were gonna scale the viewpoints and stuff, which was pretty cool. Like, here we are, we're kind of at this one right here. Just wanted to show you this real quick, trying to get through this and stuff. So it was pretty cool the way this Assassin's Creed was built and stuff. I do appreciate. Oh man, this one here is kind of a pain in the butt. I already did this one too. That's why I don't get why it's such a. Wait a minute. Let's see. It's so hard to do these reviews and like play it at the same time. It's so annoying because I get stuck like trying to figure something out. So we'll just kind of come back to this here in a minute. There we go. But actually, you can come in here. There's like some little secrets and stuff in here that you can like loot some of the chests and stuff. So I would definitely look for some of that as you're playing the game. Now, let me get up here to the top of this so we can sit on this viewpoint and talk for just a second, because the next part that I want to talk about is going to be the map. Now, if you go ahead and pull the map back out, this here's the general map size of as you can see, I've explored almost every single bit of it except this little part right here. Did a lot of exploring. I missed this part right here, but as you can see, like, the map is not exactly huge. We're right around, where are we at right now? I think are we not even on that map, or are we up here? Yeah, we should be over here. Should be in here somewhere. Where are we at? Can't even see. Oh, we're right here. Okay, so as you can see, like this part right here, the map size, it is fairly small, like definitely smaller than anything we've played in a little while. But this is probably the most dense, packed experience that I've ever played in an Assassin's Creed game. And like when you're down here at street level and you're kind of walking around and you're looking at things and stuff, the density of this overall city is absolutely incredible. Like this looks really good. Now when I first started playing it, this game here really did kind of take me back to like giving me feelings of how I had when I was playing Origins. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. I do wish that the map was significantly bigger than what it is right now, because I really do like to run around and explore these games. So I don't know if this one's going to get anywhere near the 150, 160 hours I've put in the last 3 games, you know, from Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. But this one right here definitely has some cool stuff to go around. So this one here will probably be something more likely that I might be able to. You would probably have an easier time 100% in this game than any of the other ones. You know, getting in here, finding all the secrets, and doing all of the side content, all of that kind of stuff that I'll probably keep working on. In terms of like visual quality, this is running on PC right now, max settings at 4K. We got a very decent frame rate with that. The overall experience for this game has been pretty good. Now I played, I would say 85% of this at 1440p utilizing AMD's fluid motion frames, and it was absolutely incredible. The last chunk, the last video that I did, I actually played that. It was like 2.5 hours. That whole last chunk, that'll be uploaded on the channel, you know, pretty soon as well. That whole last chunk I did at native 4K without any of the like AMD's fluid motion frames or anything like that. It was all just native resolution, running through that part of the game. So that was pretty cool. Now I did upload like all of my I have been uploading all of the gameplay so that you guys can see the paths and everything that I took for the game, and that was pretty cool. So now I want to turn over to the story content for this. Alright, so if you played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you basically already know who Basim is. You probably, you know, I don't know how your opinion of him is, you know, after playing, you know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but this story right here is from when he was younger. So you get to play as him, you know, like joining the assassins, going through training, becoming his own assassin, and then throughout the game, like the overall story for this game kind of was like, okay, whatever, but it does kind of tie into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the character for Basim in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like once you get to the end of the game, like you'll kind of understand a little bit. I mean, it kind of leaves more questions than answers, but you'll understand a little bit about who Basim is and what Basim's actual true purpose is. So that was kind of cool. I like how they kind of I do kind of like the whole sci-fi thing of it. Like, don't get me wrong, like it is kind of cool, but not my favorite part. My favorite part is more along the lines of, you know, the ancient historical times, the people in those times, you know, getting to see like the environments and stuff. This one here was actually kind of perfect for this story. The map size and the city and all of that stuff, it kind of served that purpose to like show you that like this here is more of a like a prequel to freaking Assassin's Creed. Like obviously it should have been a freaking DLC, but I'm kind of actually happy they went this way with it and made it its own game. Like you'll you see we have the Assassins Bureaus again that you can go to. There's like 4 or 5 around the city. You go there, you'll be able to like get on some mission boards and find some stuff. But the overall experience for this and the overall story was pretty much, I kind of want to say like a nod to the first game in the overall structure of it and like what you do. You got to run around, you got to find the, you got to run around and find like clues and hints to find out who the people are that you got to go and assassinate and stuff. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought like infiltrating some of the places in here to do that was pretty clever, pretty fun. I had a really good time playing this one. I would say this one here is probably definitely worth playing. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh man, I can already tell you that some people are going to be like, it's just Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's really not. It's really not. This one here was this was a pretty dang good story. Like, it was pretty cool. I like the characters in it. I like the overall like the feeling of the game. I like the setting. I think the setting is absolutely incredible. This one here kind of reminds me a little bit more of Assassin's Creed Origins though than it does Valhalla. Like you'll have that kind of feeling when you get in here. But I mean, obviously it's set, you know, in that type in that region, so I would expect it to kind of feel like that. You know, you can kind of see some of the assets from Assassin's Creed Origins, but at the same time they've been touched up. The overall geometry and environment looks pretty nice in this game. There is no lack of detail. I mean, if you look at this right here, absolutely incredible. Very beautiful game. I do recommend this. I think I'd give it probably a 9. It was a solid, stable Assassin's Creed experience. The only reason I'm giving it as 9 is because I really wish that it would have had a much bigger map and a lot more story content. I'm just kind of used to that. But at the same time, this does give Ubisoft a way to come back to an annual release. You know, have one of these smaller games, and then have one of the big open world freaking whatchamacallit the big open world whole region type deals. I really like those, man. The last 3 Assassin's Creed games are some of my favorite. And before that, Assassin's Creed Unity is my favorite with the parkour. So this one right here did a pretty good job bringing everything together. It did a pretty good job at standing on its own 2 feet. I do appreciate the lower price of entry for this one. They could have easily charged $70 for this, but they didn't. They charged, you know, the $49.99, which made it just a little bit better in terms of the overall size of it. So yeah, I give this one a 9. I think it's absolutely incredible. If you haven't played this, play it. If you got Xbox or you have PC, you can always get on Ubisoft Plus and play it for $15. You can easily beat this game within 30 days. It was, like I said, 17 hours of gameplay for me. So yeah, if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.